Welcome to From Our Perspective. Today, I'm joined by probate attorney Katherine Fontenot to discuss the complex probate of a multi-million-dollar estate. The estate included a house featured in Better Homes and Gardens, valuable artwork, and gold coins. This case highlights the challenges of high-value estates with multiple interested parties.
Katherine, thank you so much for joining me. Tell me more about our client and why they needed your help.
So our client came to us with kind of an unusual circumstance related to the passing of his brother. So his brother was married to a very wealthy woman. She had a lot of family money, big in the art scene, had a lot of art, owned a very large house. And she had passed about a decade before our client's brother passed away. He left some property that his wife had left to him. And then the brother of our client was also the trustee of a trust. And the trust owned a very big house and a lot of artwork and a lot of other property. It was really a complicated estate. My job, of course, is to take the client in, organize, figure out where all the property is, who it belongs to, and then step him through the process to get through not only the trust, but all of the property in the estate. The home that the decedent was living in, it was in a state of complete disrepair. He was charged with taking care of the house. It was owned by the trust, and he was supposed to be trustee. Then the house goes to the niece, essentially. And gosh, I think for about 15 years, nothing he's done on this house. It was completely dilapidated. And obviously that's a big problem because our clients are stepping into the shoes of the person who passed. And so they have to sort of clean up the mistakes that he made when he was alive.
What were some of the challenges of this case and how much was the creditor claim?
So the creditor claim was a little over $2 million. The niece who was supposed to get the house files into the case and essentially is suing the estate. And it was for just the dilapidated condition of the house.
How important were the experts that you used to assess the damage and also the value of this home?
Really important. And this was something that we worked really hard on as a team. We got an appraiser in there. I walked the property with him and with the clients. And it came back really favorable regarding the damage. It was a few $100,000 was the expert opinion as how much the dilapidation cost the overall value, which was quite a contrast from the $2 million thing that they filed.
And ultimately, what was the outcome of this case?
It was great. We settled for the appraisal report. So it was just a few $100,000 overall was owed to the creditor, and then they were gone. We sort of got rid of them and could continue probating the rest of the estate assets, the valuable artwork, some gold coins, just a lot of good assets that we were able to preserve and keep.
And what advice would you have for someone who is dealing with a high asset and high conflict probate case?
I would say get some help, hire an attorney. It was very difficult to negotiate and manage a trust, an estate, all of the high value, a creditor that's coming after the estate for $2 million. It was a lot of moving pieces for a long period of time. So I definitely would give the advice to anybody, make sure they get representation and make sure the agreements are fair. And it's just a lot more complicated than you think it might be.
Great advice, Katherine. Thank you for sharing your perspective.
Thank you. You're welcome.
If you're facing a complex probate situation with high-value assets and family disputes, it's important to have an experienced team on your side. Reach out to us for a case assessment on our website or give us a call.